So this is the first step, unlocking all doors. The Form 56, notice concerning fiduciary relationship. So I have these areas highlighted because you want to make sure and have some specific things entered in the highlighted areas. So we'll cover those now. So the first one is going to be the name of person for whom you are acting. And that's going to be your all caps name on your birth certificate. You're going to want to write it in all caps too. Then you're going to put your social security number under decedent's social security number and fill out all this information as well. When you come to fiduciary's name, you want to be named the fiduciary in a comfortable, whatever way you're used to being named when you sign documents. That's pretty much what you want to put in there. So just keeps the confusion down to a minimum. And of course, fill in all the correct information afterwards. You really don't want to have to worry about privacy and whatnot at this point in time, because it's really just accuracy, and you want them to be able to get a hold of you if there's any issues. So, you're fully stepping into the role. Next, we go to section A for authority. I got E and G checked off. And for G in other, I basically described for myself that the name of the entity, basically up top, the estate or whatever, is also registered doing business as. It's a DBA, so I put that in. It's also a good thing to do if you're gonna go after the straw man's estate, and you're gonna basically take control of the corporation. You want to get everything down on paper. You want to be as legit as any other business. So if you're thorough in this area, then it really saves you a lot of time. Okay, so next we have 2A, and you're gonna, under B, you're gonna be putting in, let's see, yes, okay. So this section right here is going to be the date of your 18th birthday. 18 years from the day you were born. Next, section B, nature of liability and tax notices. So for number 3, you're going to go ahead and check off estate and other. And in other, you're going to write any and all forms necessary. For number 4, you're going to check off 1041, which is the tax filing for any business or estate. And then H for other, and you're going to write any and all forms necessary in there as well. Now, number 5 is where the tricky stuff comes in, because you can go back and take control of this entity as of the day of your 18th birthday. So what I put in this area is I wrote nunc pro tunc, and then I put the date of my 18th birthday and wrote and continue until further notice. So nunc pro tunc pretty much means that I took over from my 18th birthday on, which is about right. Okay, so then we get down to the last part, which is part 3, court and administrative proceedings. Now this is where your actual birth certificate is going to be needed. And for name of court, that's going to be your name as it appears on your birth certificate. For the date proceeding initiated, that's going to be the date that this birth certificate was registered. And that's going to be separate from your actual birth date. Mine's separated by like 5 weeks. So you want to make sure and put in that date, because that's the straw man entity. The corporation entity basically is a dead entity, but it was created from the actual birth. And then that creation didn't take place the day I took my first breath. It actually took place the first day that my birth certificate was registered with the county recorders. So that's the date for proceeding initiated. For the address of court, you're going to go ahead and put your county recorder's office address and everything. And for docket, the docket number is going to be listed 6 digits. It's going to be 6 digits at the top of your birth certificate for state registration and district registration numbers. So you're going to want to get the 6 digits from there and put that under docket number. And for place of proceeding, you're going to put the state that it was in and get all that information filled in and correct. And that's basically that's all the official stuff that you need. You got the authority, you got the nature of liability, and all sealed by the court and administrative proceedings. So, all right, everything filled out. You're going to go ahead and write your signature as you always do, because you're the fiduciary. For title, I put executor/beneficiary. You don't have to put anything after executor, but executor is definitely going to be your title. And then the date. And that's it. So once you send this in to the IRS, they update your fiduciary relationship with the entity. And that's opening all doors. It opens the doors for the next step, which is pretty easy too.